Good afternoon. We're going to be solving rational equations. So we've been dealing with simplifying rational equations. Now we have rational equations. Now we're going to deal expressions. Now we're going to actually do an equation. We have an equal sign there. So x squared minus 9 is factored into x minus 3 times x plus 3. And what you need to do is you need to find the LCD among all these denominators. And we do have the LCD. Remember that we have x minus 3, we have x plus 3. And here we have x minus 3 and x plus 3. So we notice that the LCD will be whatever they have, definitely what they have in common and what they don't have in common. So our LCD is going to be x minus 3 times x plus 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides of the equation times x minus 3 times x plus 3. You notice that when we simplify, x minus 3 divided by x minus 3, that's 1. X plus 3 divided by x plus 3, that's 1. So on the right-hand side of the equation, we're left with 2. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to multiply x minus 3 times x plus 3 times the first fraction, which is right here. So I have x minus 3 times x plus 3 times x over x minus 3 plus I'm going to multiply x minus 3 times x plus 3 times the second fraction. And so I have, and I'm going to write the x in front. So I have the x here, so I have an x here. So it's x minus 3 times x plus 3 over x plus 3. And then what you want to do is you want to simplify. And so you notice, I want you to notice that we have x minus 3 and x minus 3. Here we have x plus 3 and x plus 3. And we know that's going to become 1. That's 1. And we know that it's going to equal to 2. So what do we have? X times x, which gives you x squared. X times 3 gives you 3x. Plus x times x gives you x squared. X times negative 3 gives you negative 3x equals 2. So we have x squared plus x squared. That's 2x squared equals 2. Divided by 2, so x squared equals 1. Square root both sides, so x is either plus or minus 1. So x is either plus or minus 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to check this. And how do we check? By substituting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute, and I'm going to go ahead and pause the video to do this. So what I did is I already substituted into the equation. I'm going to see if it comes out to be true, and it is true. So the first answer is 1. So I went ahead and substituted negative 1 into the equation, and it's false. So the only answer is x equals 1 is a solution, okay? Okay, we're going to use a graphing calculator to solve a rational equation. So we have 2 over x plus 2 plus x over x minus 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this in the calculator, so I'm going to pause it. So what I did is I typed in the function f of x equals 2 over x plus 2 plus x over x minus 2. And then I did graph the right side, which is f of x equals 1, And where is the answer? It's where it intersects, so it's going to be 0, 1. Now, if you want to check, all you'd have to do is substitute like we did here in the bottom here, and it does check.